Welcome to another brother-in-law Mike's Railway Films. Take it away, Mike.
On Dawlish Warren, staying at this hotel here. It's very close to the sea, you can see it down there. So I'm just going to get some bearings. I don't think too many people will be using the pool here. It looks as though it's closed up for the winter. So this is the footpath that goes all the way into Dawlish town. So I'm going to follow the southwest coast path for a little while, which goes up and over this bridge, crossing the railway line. You can actually see a signal post. So standing on that railway bridge, there is Dawlish Warren Station in the background. What looks like some old coaches there. I don't think they're used anymore for camping. Maybe we can find out a bit more. Anyway, this is looking across Dawlish Warren and the estuary of the River Exe, with Exmouth on the other side. And that's looking the other way. Round through that cutting comes out onto the famous Dawlish seawall. But again, we'll explore that on another day. Fortunately, the other side there looks like it's an old car park of some sort. It's now a building site. So not very attractive. There's a lovely smell of the sea, which I haven't smelled for a long time. That'll be on its way from Plymouth to Paddington. One of the new bi-mode trains. I've now walked alongside and past this little headland. You can see it's called Red Rock Beach. A feature of this part of the world is the Red Rock Devon sandstone, and that is the town of Dawlish, you can see, with a famous seawall starting here. And you can certainly see the red rock colour there, right by the path. Right, I'm right out on the seawall now, and you can just make out a train coming from the west. Looks like a Voyager cross-country service. Leaning to the curve around there. And further along there is where just a few years back there was a major storm which washed most of the railway line away, and this line was closed for several months. Quite a busy line. Somehow a group of pampas grass has found its way over there, just the other side of the railway line, right underneath this red stone cliff. Somehow I don't think they're going to do much business now. It looks as though that's probably closed for the season. They call this Elephant Rock for some reason. This is interesting because this is quite close to Dawlish Warren Station, come from the seafront, but this is a depiction and explanation of how Brunel's famous atmospheric railway worked, and it was actually used in this part of the world. Not for very long though, I understand, if I remember correctly. And from here you get a good view of where erosion has created that hole right through the seaward side of Elephant Rock. That's a pretty tight turn.
You'll also be able to see that there's a causeway that goes across from one side to the other. And when it is a bit of a higher state of tide, that causeway actually floods and you can't get access anymore.
So here's the River Dart again, looking upstream, down which we came this morning. That's Kingswear on the other side. And here we have three of the vessels that belong to the same Dartmouth Steam Railway and River Company Limited, which runs the service up and down the river and afternoon cruises. And just over there we pick up the ferry, which we cross the river with, obviously, to Kingswear. And this, believe it or not, is the original booking office for a railway which was never on this side of the river. You bought your tickets here, cross the river by ferry to catch the train on the other side. Most unusual. Walking up this hill through the buses, it couldn't turn round down there. There's the station, which we'll be seeing later. We get a good view here. And the railway goes all the way up along that way. And you certainly get a good view of the college up there. An even better view of the station. Obviously at one time that had a GWR clock in it. That's where you come off the ferry from Dartmouth on the other side, and turning round we are right into the station itself. With a bit of ex-GWR ironmongery here. A 280 freight loco. Now you can get a better view of the signal box from here, down at platform level. With an old coach there, still with a Paignton and Dartmouth Steam Railway logo on the side. Also looks as though they've got a good supply of coal here, with 3 Grampus wagons fully loaded. You know, it's a working boatyard. You can smell wet paint from down here. So we have a train with, luckily, an ex-Great Western engine pulling it. Ease up the couplings. And as you can see, that's one of the original Devon Bell Pullman observation cars. So here she comes, having completed the run round. Quick couple up and they'll be away. So I better go and get on board. New shipyard dock that they're building. Now on Greenway Viaduct. Running into Churston station now. Churston for Brixham. Unfortunately, this railway has all colour light signals. This is Paignton. There's actually a loco in steam there. So we've now got to detrain and walk to the front.
Obviously there were a lot built in this window. then, because it was a major hub for
So a last look at Paignton station. So we now head for the coach, and there's this lovely Devon Bell observation car again. A huge gift shop here. There's the steam train entry for the railway, and the main line is just right next to it. Number 800 319.